going on, dudes and dudettes? So over the weekend, USC basketball, we're still on the road up over there in Utah, and did get that victory as well. So they sweep the Mountain Series, or whatever they like to call it. They've won 62-49. Nice victory. It was pretty close towards the end, but they were able to pull away. Just nice. Boogie Ellis ended up with 16, Drew Peterson with 14, Kobe Johnson with 12. So once again, some of your top guys still scoring for you, especially the seniors, and leading this team. Then with that victory, they were also able to clinch a first-round bye in the Pac-12 tournament, which starts, I believe, March 8th. So I think next week, which is pretty cool. They've done that past couple years. Obviously, winning 20-plus games a year, you're going to earn something like that with your record-wise in the Pac-12. So that's always good. They always seem to at least win one game, which is nice in the Pac-12 tournament, but then they either run into Arizona, UCLA, one of the top teams, and not be able to win the thing. I think maybe one time recently they have won. I keep forgetting, but I know it's been quite a bit other than that. So either way, good luck to them, and we'll see what they can do next week in that tournament. Then when it comes to an offensive lineman in high school, Jack Susnjar, I don't know if I'm saying my last name correct, sorry buddy, but he did commit to USC football as a preferred walk-on, so obviously doesn't get a scholarship, but he is able to still practice and be on the team as long as he pays his way, financial aid and all that stuff for his college classes and everything booked. So congrats to him, and we'll see what he can do in the future. Maybe he can earn a scholarship, as I always say about these guys. And of course, want to end this video off with more official visits that USC has been doing. This has been coming in like crazy. I usually don't cover this stuff, but it's always good to know that USC is still going after a high caliber type of player in high school when it comes to 4- and 5-star players in the 2024 class, which I'm really excited about with Lincoln Riley now as a head coach. So get into a couple guys who are either have set a visit or planning on having multiple more visits at USC, or are planning to set their first one up in the future, whether it's unofficial or official. So we start off with 4-star linebacker Jordan Burns. Obviously, really good linebacker. We only took one out of high school this last recruiting class. Definitely need to beef up there in the future. A 5-star cornerback / athlete, so I'm sure he plays offensive well, Kobe Black. He's one of the top Texas guys, if I remember, as well, but he's definitely going to set up his, not commitment, but his visit to USC pretty soon, which is nice. Then 4-star athlete Jalewis Solomon, who I believe was from around Georgia. So I don't know exactly which positions he plays, but if you're a 4-star athlete, you're definitely one of the more talented guys. And if you're from Georgia and still considering USC, that's always a nice thing, especially because he named USC and it's like top 10 or top 12 school, something like that. Then 4-star offensive tackle Marquise Easley, one of the newer guys that they recently set up a visit, so he was looking nice and big for the offensive line. 4-star defensive end Jordan Ross, another talented dude out there, high school. A 4-star running back in Stacy Gage. Forget if this one was from Texas, or I know they recently offered a Texas and a Florida running back. Another 4-star running back in Anthony Carey. A 4-star running back in Nate Palmer. A 4-star linebacker in Qua Birdsong, or Quay Birdsong. I know there was a Quay Rousseau who recently went to, I think it was Alabama this last offseason. So it's the second time I've seen that name coming out of high school. Then 5-star wide receiver Mike Matthews, who I believe recently had an unofficial visit to USC. He's one of the top 5-star guys out there in that 2024 class, and he's looking to not only get another official visit, but to also visit USC a couple more times other than those. So it's looking pretty good with a 5-star wide receiver, which isn't surprising when it comes to Lincoln Riley. And a 3-star defensive lineman, Caleb Rebb. I saved him because he was only a 3-star, but I'm pretty sure USC and all these other guys, he's getting multiple offers right away, so he must be improving and doing something good out there heading into his senior year. So he most likely will be a 4-star when it's all said and done after his senior year coming up. So yes, a lot of intriguing guys to look at, especially when it comes to the future for USC football. And it's nice that the basketball team was able to get last 2 victories. They've been on a nice win streak, actually. But I think they get Arizona this Thursday coming up, which is a tough game, especially since Arizona just lost to their bitter rival ASU on a buzzer beater. So who knows if they're going to be upset when they come to LA. But usually USC does play them pretty nicely in the Galen Center. So looking forward to that top matchup. And then I believe they end the regular season off with ASU. So that should be pretty interesting. That should be a victory. But like I said, ASU just had a nice big time victory against their rival. So we'll see. Thanks for watching, people. Like and subscribe. Comment down below. Let me know what y'all think. Have a great rest of your day. Bye. Fight on.